Welcome along to the latest episode of the Laura and Becky Show. So most of you know the story by now. We were radio presenters, we did a breakfast radio show together, but then we got the sack. It was savage. So what did we do? We flew off with no money to Mallorca, but managed to buy lots of drinks, got very drunk and decided to start a podcast.
We are now sponsored by Prince Family Law Solicitors, Redbrik Estate Agents, and we're in collaboration with East Midlands Airport. And I've suddenly become very self-aware of what I'm doing. I'm a little bit embarrassed, I'm not going to lie. It's because you're not here with me.
I know, if we were together, it'd be absolutely fine, wouldn't it? But yesterday on the pod, you were talking about going to happy hour. So you go there and you get, obviously it's like 2 for 1, so you get 2 drinks every time. You got trolleyed the other night, but we were like, why don't you do the pod from happy hour tonight? And that is exactly what you're doing. And you need to describe what is going on there, because I can see you and this is brilliant.
So I'm in the bar at the top, and it is happy hour 6 till 7 here, 2 for 1. I've got my sangria on the go, and then there's a group of us that come and meet, and most of them are. I'm not going to be rude, but they are slightly older than me and my husband, but they're lovely. Yeah, we all meet. We all have a really good chinwag. They're the nicest people, and I thought, you know what? Why not? Listen, our pod is about happiness, isn't it? So why not do a pod from happy hour? Like,
I love it.
It makes
sense.
Also,
we like people's stories and we like getting people involved. So we were just on Insta Live a minute ago, and you got a lovely Spanish woman who is working in the bar, I think. And she came on. She was attempting to teach me some Spanish. Should we get her back on? Because she was lovely.
I will find her. Yeah, you were terrible. She asked you how you were, and you went yes.
I know. I suddenly I froze. I couldn't remember.
Oh my God, yeah, I'll find her. I'll grab her when she's just pouring a big old vodka something at the moment. I tell you what, the measures here.
I love measures when you're abroad. They are the measures that we should have all the time. And what's her name, by the way?
I don't know what her name is. I'm going to ask her. I'll ask her in Spanish when she comes past me, and I'll grab her.
Oh, yes, I like it. Mate, as well, I mean, you've got a sangria in your hand. I was meant to be teetotal this week, and I was up until about 2 hours ago.
I mean, you have failed. You failed at the first hurdle here.
Well, no, yesterday was the first hurdle, past that, but today, massive fail.
Failed at the second hurdle.
So the second hurdle, I was a goner. I went under. So basically, today was my daughter's first day back at school, right? And obviously a lot of teachers have gone back today as well. So I went to pick Lily up, and there was another mum there. I'm going to give her a shout out because she listens to the pod. She's called Beth. She's a bit of us. She is a fun mum. And she was like, shouldn't have her first day back at school today. She went, nightmare. She went, I can't get back into the swing of it. I've had 6 weeks off. And I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I can't do it. I don't want to do this job anymore. She's like, do you fancy a quick drink at the pub? I was like, yes, I do. Yes, I bloody do.
Do you know what, though?
So we went to the pub.
What you could have done is gone, do you know what? No, thank you. I'm on a health kick this September. But, you know, if you want me to come with you and have a chat, fine. But I'm just going to have a water.
Anyone that knows me knows I would never say that in a million years. I am very, what's the word? My arm can be twisted quite easily. If somebody is up for a good time and is up for having a drink, I'm there with them. I'm a great wing woman.
Mate, there's no twisting involved. People just have to give you a nod and you're there.
In fact, I'm the ringleader. In fact, it was me. I invited her to the pub. I told a lie, okay? It wasn't her. She said to me, I'm going to go home. I went, no, Beth, you're coming to the pub, okay? Get to that pub immediately. So we had 3 children between us, right? She was looking after an extra child. And so we took all 3 of the kids to the pub. We had a separate table. The kids had a table. We sat on a separate one. I had a Pimms. She had a gin. Bish, bash, bosh. Great end to a Tuesday.
Do you know what? It's a Tuesday. We like a bit of a tipple on a Tuesday, don't we?
We like it any night, mate. We like it any night of the week. So yes,
do you want me to get someone on?
I'm feeling pretty damn good after my Pimms, I'll be honest.
Do you want me to get someone on the pod? Shall I pull someone up here?
Yes.
Hang on then. Let me
Absolutely.
grab one of them. Hang on. Let me get Kim. Kim will be up for it. She's already subscribed to our podcast, by the way, babe.
Oh, I love it. Hey, Kim. How old is Kim, Law?
She's coming. Hang on.
How old
Here
is she?
is, right.
How old
I'm
is
going
she?
to put that in your ear.
Oh, there she is.
Can you hear her? Hello.
Hey, Kim, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, I love it. How's happy hour going, babes?
Well, it's good tonight. We even got nuts because last night they pissed my husband off because they didn't serve his drink and he stormed home in a big upset. But today we were the first served and we got nuts for the first time ever. So excited.
Did he really
love
storm
it.
off?
I love it when you get
did.
nuts.
He came home very unhappy because he hadn't got a drink. My husband is not the sort of person.
Oh, you can't not have a drink at happy hour, guys.
No,
that's criminal.
Because it was very unhappy hour because he ordered his drink at 6 and by 5:30 he still hadn't got it, and then he stormed home.
That's outrageous.
But we did go for a nice Chinese, and we are.
What's
going
your
out to dinner
tipple?
tonight. Oh my goodness! I've just nearly knocked the table over. I'm on sangria tonight. I've downed one, as you can
Steady
tell.
on, Kim.
Steady on.
And what's the hubby on tonight?
What's he drinking? Beer?
San Miguel. San Miguel.
Do you see? So Becky, she's frozen.
Guys, I've just got to describe what I can see going on here because look, I'm here. Can you hear me? I've got to describe what I can see right now because Laura and I are kind of like on a FaceTime thing, right? I can just see two drunk women, a lot of hugging, there's a lot of kissing, the table's nearly gone over. I am so jealous right now. I wish I was there.
I look like a ghost because the sun's shining on me. Please make me look better than this in the real life thing. This is real life.
It's okay. It doesn't go. It's only audio, so you can just listen.
Oh,
no one's going to see.
No one's going to see me then.
No
Do you mean I'm all frocked up for nothing?
Kim has got the loveliest bright pink silk dress, like satin dress on. Lovely. Kim always has nice lipstick on as well, Becky. So you two would get on because Becky is a lipstick girl through and through.
You can't be without your lipstick. I can be without many things in life, but lipstick is not one of them. It's the top of the list.
Kim, that is exactly the same as me. I cannot have nothing on my lips. I'm constantly reapplying something on my lips.
Because otherwise you're all like this, aren't you?
I'm with you.
It's horrible, yeah.
I love it.
There's nothing worse than a dry lip, is there? Nothing worse.
Oh, there's nothing worse than a dry lip, love, I can assure you.
Oh my god! So Kim's been shopping today in Zara.
Shopping was very good today. I nearly bought a dress in Zara, but I realised I was only going to wear it out here, and that's not a sensible purchase at this time of year when I'm going to come home and find that I would need a polo neck jumper over it. So I decided not to buy the frock, but I did buy some very good Clarins face oil, which I buy at home, and it's £40 something at home, and here it was €27. So big bargain. So
what a saving. We love a saving on this show, Kim.
We love a saving.
My God.
Yeah.
So there we go. I think
Kim's that you didn't buy the Zara dress.
Kim's going to become a avid listener of our podcast, Becky.
I'm going to be podcasting you all the time. I don't know if that's the words that you say, but I'm going to be listening. Yes, I know she's laughing.
Kim,
that's wrong,
I feel like you should be a regular thing on the podcast as well. Me and Laura will have to talk when she gets back, but maybe have a regular slot.
I can talk about all sorts of things. Most of it's shit. Sorry, you're allowed to say that online. Okay. I can talk a lot about cooking. I do private dining. I'm a nail technician. I'm also working for an equity release advisor. That's a bit more sensible, it's more grown-up hat on, but I love it.
I'm sorry, Kim, are you like a boss bitch entrepreneur?
I'm sort of like a boss bitch entrepreneur, yes. I don't like to be lazy. So
I think you are. I really think you are.
For years and years and years, I was a PA. And then when I got to my first, the first birthday that you talk about, I decided to open my own business and I became a nail technician. I'd already trained many years before, but I had a salon in Berkhamsted in Hertfordshire for 10 years. And then we moved to the South Coast. I still work as a nail technician at home, have a beautiful salon at home where I do nails a couple of days a week. I've also been training to be a counsellor. I also do private dining at home and a self-taught chef they worked in restaurants when I was a kid. And now I work for an equity release advisor, which I love.
That's a lot, isn't it?
I mean, I'm exhausted even just hearing about it all, let alone doing it.
And she looks gorgeous whilst doing it too.
Oh, bless
Just
your
look
heart.
at her. Just look at her.
She is goals.
Oh.
Kim, you are absolute goals.
You are
Oh,
gold.
bless you.
Well, listen,
it's
you go and
lovely to
enjoy. Oh,
speak.
you finished your first, I'm going to your
Oh, I
second.
need the next
Good
one now.
girl.
Shall I give you a
She's
earplug
off.
back?
All right,
Lovely
darling.
to meet you, Becky, and see you soon.
Oh, nice to meet
ciao.
you, Kim, and you.
Oh, I shouldn't
Enjoy
say
happy
ciao,
hour.
ciao. I should say
Ciao, ciao, ciao.
adios.
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 Thank you, darling.
Mwah. Thank you, darling.
Lots of air kissing going
Lots
on
of
there.
air kissing. Isn't
I
she
am
great?
here for it.
Isn't she great?
I love it. Oh my God, I want to be there with having a happy hour with Kim.
It's
Love
always
her.
a happy hour with Kim. Always a happy hour.
Mate, my battery is going rather low today, so we're going to have to move on to what's going on, I think.
Go on then. What's going on? You tell me.
Okay, so there's a few things I want to talk about because normally on this part of the podcast, recently there's not been a lot going on, has there? We're always like, oh, there's not a lot happening, blah, blah, blah. First of all, I just want to say to you, Junior Andre, have you heard his new single? He's now becoming a singer like his dad.
No, I have not heard it. Is it good? I'm guessing it's not good.
Mate, no, do you know what? It's actually quite catchy. So I think it came up on my TikTok last night and I was like, oh, hang on a minute. First of all, he looks just like his dad in the Mysterious Girl video. I mean, he's not like on a Caribbean island, but he's got like a white vest on. He looks good and he's singing quite a catchy song. Mate, I'm here for Junior Andre.
Do you know what? Any new music at the moment, I'm here for because there ain't much around. So if we need to take Junior Andre on, then great.
So be it. Also, hang on, don't you owe me an apology, talking of songs as well?
Do you know what? And I yes, I actually do. I do. I hold my hands up and say that I told you I didn't like is it Doja Cat?
Doja Cat, Paint the Town Red, yeah.
Mate, it's a banger. I take it all back. I apologise.
Oh!
I know.
Do you know what, mate? I haven't got many skills in life, all right? And seriously, when people say to me, like, what are your skills or what are your, good bits? I'm like, oh, God, I don't know what to say. I don't know. However, I can tell a banger when I hear one, and that is a banger.
Yeah, I take it back. At first, I was a bit like, nah, but now I've heard it more and more. I'm like, oh, yes. So I apologise. I'm
we'll
saying
get that
sorry.
on.
I was
when
wrong.
You're back in the UK, we'll get that on in the car.
What else is going on?
You heard it here first, guys. She's apologising. Make a note of that. Also, as well, I really want to mention something today. So, again, this is something that I've seen popping up all over my TikTok, right? And this is, if you've had a bit of a rubbish day today, if you've had a first day back at work, a little bit of a meh day, this is something you need to go and look at this evening. I urge you to go and look at this. Patrick Dempsey. Do you remember who he is? He was he in some Doctor
Dallas.
American program years ago? He's an American actor. Was he in Dallas?
Patrick Dempsey was Bobby in Dallas, was he not?
Was he?
Oh, no.
Oh, was he?
No, he wasn't.
No.
No, he wasn't. I'm thinking of someone else. No. No. No, I'm thinking of someone else. But Patrick Dempsey is good looking.
Oh my God, mate. So he has turned up at the Venice Film Festival, right? This is all over social media. This guy is 57 years old, right? So he's nearly 60. He's going a little bit grey. I have never seen, honestly, today it's floored me today. It has floored me. And I've watched so much. He is absolutely unbelievable. I want a 57-year-old boyfriend after seeing him. I am desperate for a man of his age. He looks unreal. You've got to go and look at it.
Hang on. Whoa. You've got a boyfriend. You can't say stuff like that anymore.
Yes, I keep forgetting that. It's a new thing for me. I keep forgetting that I've got a boyfriend because I'm not used to it.
No, he's really fair. He's fair. I've seen him. He is gorgeous. Yeah.
Honestly, it will take your breath away. Put into TikTok or Instagram or whatever, put in Patrick Dempsey at the Venice Film Festival and thank me later. You're in for a treat.
Right, okay, let's go on to the mate because I'm aware of time. And this is just something that actually, when we were sunbathing, my husband went, oh my God, Laura, listen to this. And he told me the story. And I just thought, I said, forward that to me. That's going to go on the pod today. Now, I'm not going to say which flight me and you were on, but we were on a flight and the flight was basically delayed because there was too much poo on the plane.
This is a true story, by the way. We haven't told this story before, but this is a true story. We were so delayed, and the pilot actually came on and he said that a poo truck was coming to empty the poo from the plane because we couldn't take off because the toilets couldn't be used because there was so much poo.
Like that is a true story. And it was delayed like 2 hours, and then we nearly took off, and then we had to go back and empty more poo out. So anyway, listen to this, right? A flight in America had to make, it was going from Atlanta to Barcelona. It was forced to turn around because the pilot said there was a biohazard issue after a passenger had diarrhea on board.
Stop. I mean, that must have been some kind of diarrhea, right?
Listen. This is what it says. It says, apparently he went on his little tannoy and he went, we've had a passenger who's had diarrhea all the way through the aeroplane. So they had to turn around. Imagine, I mean, listen, I've shit myself in many a place. We all know this, and I talk about this a lot, right? But imagine, like, I reckon what they tried to do is get up from their seat, run to the toilet, and they just pooed themselves the whole way. Mate, how would you get over that embarrassment?
Hang on. So the passenger, we think the passenger didn't even make it to the toilet. They were in the aisle of the plane and they pooed themselves. Is that what we think?
Yes, because the pilot said, we've had a passenger who's had diarrhea all over the plane.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Imagine that moment when the plane's turning round and you're the passenger that's pooed everywhere. Like, what, mate, what would you do? You'd just be like... You'd be mortified.
You would never, ever get over that. That is so mortifying. I wonder if it was a man or a woman, the passenger.
A man. I'm going to go with man.
It's got to be a man, isn't it? It's got to be. But imagine that if you just sat there on the plane, if you're another passenger, you're just tucking into the food's just come around, you're just tucking into your, I don't know,
bit of gravy,
beef stroganoff or whatever's been served, bit of gravy, and suddenly there's poo flying at you from every angle. Like, that is so bad.
I mean, who knew poo is such an issue on a plane? Who knew? Do you know what? I think a lot of people poo themselves on planes, so I actually think it's a thing.
Do you know what? I agree with you. Also, because a lot of people get on a flight when they've had quite a few drinks, don't they? So they're a little bit worse for wear. Also, people are nervous. So they get a bit of an upset tummy before going on flights. And that can bring on the old, poop.
Yeah, also when there's turbulence and you have to put your seatbelt on and you're not allowed to go to the toilet and you need a poo, you might just have to poo yourself there and then. You know what I've just suddenly thought? You know who we need to ask about this, don't you?
Who?
You know who'll know about pooing on planes?
Pooing on plains.
Who do we know that's got some stuff? Who do we know, Becky, that knows about airports?
Joanne.
Yeah.
Yes.
Joanne. I'm not saying Joanne has ever pooed on a plane. I'm pretty sure he hasn't. But
we can't ask Joanne about pooing on a plane. Oh, mate, we can't.
Or, you know who else we could ask? Paul, no? Paul K. I wonder if he's ever had to turn a flight around in air traffic control
because of a poo situation. Poo on a plane. Oh, my God.
In fact, we're going to get Paul on the pod soon. So not only are we going to ask him about air traffic control, we'll ask him about pooing on a plane. Why not?
Yeah, to be honest, that's a bit more interesting than air traffic control, pooing on a plane. I think people will want to hear about that more. I can't wait.
All right, listen, babe.
I'm
happy
mate, I think
hour.
we'll have to end it on pooing on a plane.
Over. Yes. I've only got 10 minutes left of happy hour. I need to go.
Go and get a few more sangrias in, babes. Get a couple for me as well, yeah?
I will. Listen, you've had a Pimms, so you're all right. I don't feel sorry for you.
Yeah, I'm all right. It's not happy hour, though.
So listen, tomorrow's pod's done and dusted, so we're not doing tomorrow's pod because we pre-recorded it.
It's a goodie though. In fact, the next 2 days are pre-recorded, but they're goodies, aren't they? And I think it's on Thursdays, we're asking each other quite probing questions, which is good.
Yeah, so we'll be back kind of live-ish on Friday. But yeah, listen, have yourself a nice sunny evening there in the UK, babe. Love ya. Back tomorrow.
Love ya. Miss ya. Bye.